This is Twic County of Warab State. Governor Engineer Manhiem Malek arrived here on Thursday as part of his administration plan to tour counties, farms and rural parts of the state, engaging communities and traditional authorities on peace building and getting reports of deteriorating humanitarian situations as a result of intercommunal conflicts and floods in this county. Governor Manhiem, accompanied by ministers, members of commissions, and area parliamentarians representing Twic County in the State Legislative Assembly, were received massively in Wurok and Turale.
Our two communities of Ngok and Twic Mayadit of Warab State have been having conflict since February 2022 up to date. So we asked them to stop this senseless war, and if the problem is about the land dispute, then this land dispute will have to be discussed in table and not by wars. He urged the two communities through their representative from the chiefs to immediately cease the hostilities and opened the road from Sudan through Abyei to Warab State and to the rest of our states. Two, the president also asked the two communities through their representatives to immediately remove the two communities from Unity State that also came and got involved into the conflict of the two communities of Twic and Abyei. And those communities that are accused to have been involved in the war from Unity State are asked to immediately move out from the Warab State so that Twic and Ngok remains, so that they discuss and settle their problem, because they are accused of fueling the war between the two communities. And fourth is that the area, the contested area, and that is a net, has to be made as a buffer zones. Has to be made a buffer zone, and the military or organized forces have to be deployed in the area and to be declared no civilian armed zones. We don't need anybody from Ngok passing there as armed civilian with the guns, and we don't need anybody from Twic or armed youth to be passing through that area with arms. That area will be controlled by the South Sudan Defense Forces only, and so that it creates an atmosphere for the two communities to sit and dialogue in order to settle this land dispute.
Addressing public rally both in Wurok and Turale, Governor Manhiem called on the community to respect the presidential directives that urge Twic and Ngok communities to respect cessation of hostilities, opening road linkages, and creation of buffer zone to allow peaceful resolution of dispute.
The other thing is also that as a governor of Warab State, I'm here for peace, and I have to come and see my people and ask my people that enough is enough. This war has cost more than 400 lives that has been lost. And these are people of South Sudan, we need them. And with that, I ask also my people from Twic County to stop this war and let us go for dialogue. And as I talk to you, the civil society and the peace organizations are now mobilizing themselves to facilitate our peace dialogue in Wau town. And soon we'll be moving to Wau within these weekends, and on Monday 3rd, the participants from Ngok and participants from Twic, mainly chiefs, plus other members of the communities, will come to Wau. I'm asking them to stop and to respect the directive from our beloved president, and let us go to Wau and listen to one another, and also seize this opportunity to resolve the conflict between the two communities.
Governor Manhiem reminded Twic community to respect such directives for the interest of fish.
Twic County is mostly affected by the flood, which resulted to mass displacement of IDPs, which has created the number of IDPs beyond the number of displaced by conflict.
Any dispute have to be settled in a peaceful manner. But with an arms, people will never be able to reconcile themselves and accept themselves, because unless you fight and you come and you sit down and you settle on what you are quarreling over it. So I'm asking both community of Twic and Ngok that our dispute is based on the land issue, the land dispute. So this land dispute, we have to sit down and we say who is the rightful owner of this place and who is the rightful owner of this place. One, if the community have come up with some resolution, they should be there to implement those resolutions. We are preparing, the people of Ngok are preparing to come on 3rd in Wow, and the peoples of Twic also, they are preparing to go to Wow so that they can go. Because we have 40 participants from each side, and also we have a neighboring community which are going to come, 10 in number.
So as we are youth of Twic, we are for the peace, and the issue should be settled not due to the war, but through understanding of the two communities to come together so that they can find their differences, rather than killing the innocent children of this country, in which we should not return them back after all. So we are here accepting the peace.
The community also raised lack of clean drinking water, looming hunger and inadequate health services. Daniel Marengwet, SSBC News, Twic County, Warab State.